There are some in this country, ACLU, ACLU, who are calling America JesusLand. So what do the ACLU want? What do Americans really want? No religious imagery in the public square at all? Fine. St. Paul, Minnesota is hereby known as New Leningrad. But wait, there are also St. Pauls in Arkansas, Indiana, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, Oregon, Texas, and Virginia. Let's just rename them all New Leningrad. But St. Paul isn't the only city moniker with religious roots. North Carolina, they have a town called Eden, as in Garden of Eden? Yeah, that ain't gonna fly. And neither are the Edens in Idaho, Maryland, Texas, Vermont, Wyoming, the 2 in New York, or the 3 in Wisconsin. So, what to call them? How about we name them after Hugo Black, the Supreme Court Justice who removed prayer from America's public schools? Eden is hereby renamed Black City. Oh wait, we don't want to offend the white supremacist. We better go with Hugo City. Frankly, our forefathers really made a mess of things when they started naming cities. Clearly oppressed and coerced by the dominant religious institutions of the day, settlers went nuts naming cities after saints. We've got St. John, St. Peter, St. Petersburg, Petersburg, St. Mary's, St. Charles, St. Louis, St. Albans, St. Michael, St. Ignatius. I can't even name them all. Curse you, Thomas Jefferson, and your religious liberty. So, St. John is now Havanaville. St. Peter is Michael Moropolis. St. Petersburg is Roe v. Wade City. Petersburg is Franken Heights. We're going to have to change St. Mary's to Garofaloburg, St. Charles to Lenintown, named after the commie, not the Beatle, though really either works. Let's change St. Louis to simply Alec Baldwin, just so people can say things like, I live in the burbs outside Alec Baldwin, or it sure is hot in Alec Baldwin this summer, or come visit me in Alec Baldwin. I think people will like that. St. Albans is now Mausburg. St. Michael is now Kennedy City. St. Ignatius, Fonda Hills. Oh, but wait, Hanoi Jane is born again, so let's go with O'Connorville instead. Now ACLUland is starting to shape up a little, but I'm concerned about Jessup, Idaho. There's one in Georgia too, and Jessup is only one letter different than naming your town Jesus. We're watching you, Jessup. And St. Hedwig, Texas can stay, as long as you add, and the angry inch. All the Bethlehems? See ya! Towns named after Jesus' birthplace will now be called Dixie Chicks Town, because these great American talents are smoking hot, especially the one that plays the fiddle. And California, so full of Sans and Santas, which is Spanish for saint, we might as well wait for the San Andreas Fault to shove SoCal into the Pacific, then we'll just rename it all Liberal Island.